Bobbing for apples. If you've ever bobbed for apples, you know that it can be messy and fun. But did you know there's more than one way to play the game? Let's take a look at how the game is played today compared to how it was played in the past. Today's version of the game involves a bucket. First, you fill a large bucket with water and toss in a bunch of apples. Getting an apple is not easy. The twist is that you can only use your teeth in order to rescue the apple. You must stick your face in the water and pull it out by biting it. It's more difficult than it seems and sometimes requires a couple of tries. Bobbing for apples is tricky because you can't see them when your face is underwater. You would have to open your eyes. The apples are slippery and move around, making it more challenging. It requires patience and practice to win the game. Half the fun of bobbing for apples is just getting wet. While today's version of bobbing for apples is about being goofy and getting wet, in the past the game was much more serious. People bobbed for apples because they hoped to see into the future. When you caught an apple, it was considered a good omen and meant you would get married. First, not catching an apple was a bad omen and meant you were not going to get married. Most people really wanted to catch the apple. Another version of bobbing for apples in the past didn't use any water. Instead, apples and candles were tied to strings and hung in the air. They would move around in a circle, alternating. First an apple, then a candle, then an apple, and so on. The point was to try and catch an apple in your mouth. The danger was that you might miss and get burned by the candle instead. Aren't you glad we don't bob for apples like that anymore?